Steve Wozniack wrote a book, and he designed the Apple II from scratch. And oh yeah, the book is called I Was, W-O-Z. It's on Kindle. And the Apple I, he also designed, but it was a bunch of projects that he'd done that he slapped together that he explains in the book, which isn't too technical. It's you know, it's got technical aspects to it, but it's readable. He did the a lot of the technical aspects of the design for Apple up to a certain point. And on the other side, we have Paul Allen wrote Idea Man, going back to when Microsoft started with just him and Bill Gates were the only guys on the payroll. It wasn't a payroll actually, but on the Microsoft corporate ownership deal. And I've read several books by Bill Gates many years ago, and about him, although all the details about that blur. And he narrates one of them onto, at least one of them, onto CD. I think it was The Road Ahead. And, well, after school, a lot of the guys there, well, there may have been some ladies too, but I seem to remember mostly guys. But we're played their games. I remember a lot of Castle Wolfenstein, which I had, but I didn't play it very much, if at all. Oh, and Robotron. Yeah, they'd play the Robotron in the lab and then go down to Porcupine Pete's and try to rack up the high score there, I guess. And I did a little, I learned some things that weren't taught in class. There was a poster on the wall that had peaks and pokes on it. And I found a few that did some interesting things. One would, when you type the list, it would reboot instead. And some password tricks. I don't remember the details, but. And later on, in Juneau, they had Apple II GSs in the library. I did mostly word processing on them, journals and whatnot. And I had a Commodore 64 at home, and later upgraded to a 128. And did mostly word processing on that. I had a collection of games, but didn't spend a lot of time on those games. A lot of them didn't work very well. I just didn't have the patience to mess around with those. But I did a lot of writing. I did multi-page journals and odds and ends. Is how I did most of my time with that. All the way up until, well, when I started college and working at Hanford, I didn't want a computer at home, an IBM, because I figured, hey, if I can't get it done at school or work, then I need a life. And, you know, whatever needs to be done can be done in one of those two places. So, oh boy, this is also zooming up on the time. All right.